All right, welcome YouTubers. Today we're going to do another hill test. As you can see, there's rocks, wood, wet leaves, wet dirt, gravel, sand, whatever you want to call it. And today we're doing the Danchee. Now I want to point out the tires for testing today are all going to be stock Danchee tires. There's a lot of us out there who have the Danchee, and there's a lot of people out there who either don't want to spend the money for tires, or two, can't spend the money for extra tires. So today I'm going to do a test on some different things you can do with the Danchee tires, and we'll see which one is the best. These are stock Danchee tires with no foam in them, just air. These are still the stock Danchee tires with foam in them, and I have soaked these for 4 days in WD-40, so it's actually softened up the rubber a little bit. These are a modified. As you can see, I cut some of the lugs, got a nice little pattern out of it. I think that's going to be, I actually think that's going to be a pretty good contender. And then this guy, this one here, I think is going to perform probably the best next to these, because these are softer, and softer right now is the way it's going to grab things. And it's like 40 degrees outside, so it's cold. So again, that's going to have something to do with these tires. These tires are hard to begin with, and then you add cold weather, they don't flex very well. But as you can see here, I took my Dremel and I cut sipes in it, and then I cut the lugs a little differently on this one, and it's all the way around. Alright, let's get this show started, shall we? Now, because it's a Danchee, something else a lot of people do is they run 2S. I run 3S. I don't know if you can see it in there. Right in there. Anyway, this is a 3S battery. Now, granted, like I said, 2S, so because 2S, I'm going to run it in a crawling motion. I'm going to try not to use the wheel speed, but if I have to, I'll do it. Alright, here we go. And as you can see, the tires are already dimpled from me crawling and stuff out here, testing to make sure that this thing can do it, and the cold weather is not allowing the tires. Alright, guess I'm gonna have to do a little well, this is embarrassing. Okay, alright. Where am I at? Alright. So right there, I already needed to use wheel speed. Okay, well, that was unimpressive. Okay, stock Danchee tires that have been soaked in WD-40 for 4 days. Now I'm going to tell you right now that there's already there's a difference. It did make it softer, which I think is going to be the key to the performance of this thing during this test. It's already done better than the stock tires. Man, that clod stall. I hate that clod stall. As I know a lot of us do. And there's things to do, or that you can do, to fix that. Just talk to Fred Weems, or anybody who has any type of dealings with a dual motor system. Ooh. That's twice now I've had to use the wheel speed in that section. Wow. Well, Well, that was a lot of craziness to get that to work. That's tires that are softer, still stock Danchee tires, soaked in WD-40. Alright, with the center lugs taken out, kinda sorta. Guess I should have said a modified lug pattern. Let's go with that. Well, this is just a problem area. Wow, it just walked right up that. That's with a modified lug pattern. Impressive. Just imagine how much better it would be if they were softer. Okay, last of the modified tires. Oh, that's not good. Well, this is embarrassing. I really thought these were going to perform better than this. Oh, come on. Well, if I can't get them to get up this thing, I'm gonna fail these things. Wow, I really thought this was gonna be the tire. Huh. There we go. Okay. Just needed to get it a little extra, I guess. That was... Man, those other tires just walked right up this. They made real short work of this. I know you all are noticing that I'm not using the rear steer. I'm doing that for a reason. I know it has rear steer capabilities, but we're trying to make the tires work. You know what I mean? And whoa, killer. Whoa. What is... Wow. I am really disappointed in this. Huh. Finally. Well, I think the choice is clear. The other way I had it, because wow, that was very unimpressive. I was very surprised that this took longer, way longer to do, and it took a Dremel. The other just took flush cuts. Alright, so there you have it. Stock Danchee tires, modified by siping or using Dremel, and flush cuts. They are still the stock compound. These have not been soaked in WD-40. Only one pair was, and they weren't very impressive either. So there you go. If this is your first hobby, or not your first hobby, but your first rig, or your first time doing RC and you're doing crawling, welcome to the family. Y'all have a great day now. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year if I don't see you from now to then. Bye now.